Okay, hello everyone. It looks like we are live, and we had a very last minute change. My original opponent was called in to work, and that's why I was without an opponent. I wrote into the Chess Dojo general message section in Discord if there's somebody liking to play. And RawrOnion just said, yes, I am. And he's actually the leader of the tournament. And I believe 5 points out of 6. So he has a rating of 2,243. And I give my very best, of course. Okay, so with that, I'll give the mic probably to Balint in a second. As usual, when we start the game, I put out the headphones so that I hear nothing, but Balint will be able to hear my thoughts and react to it. So, yeah, basically all is set. This is a casual game, and yeah, of course not for the tournament, but just for fun and learning. And Balint, welcome. How are you?
Hello, Jan. I'm really fine. I wish you good luck and good fight. I'm ready for another super excited game. So just enjoy, learn, and have a good fight.
I'll try my very best, of course. Alrighty. So then headphones off and the game starts. And Barland, I hope this is going to be the Scandinavian, of course. That would be super great. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see again. Scandinavian. Last time we had that Scandinavian where Jan took some poison pawn, and later that was really tough game for him. He learned some theory after that, so probably he's gonna fix that mistakes played in the previous round. I think he was also yeah, he was black in round 5 this chess dojo open classical tournament. Super tricky. I know something I don't know. Probably he prepared something tricky for this opening. So yeah, the Scandinavian is really open center opening with dynamic approaches from both sides. So this is just another Scandinavian structure. After bishop f3, probably c6, and black has a solid position. That is, what can I say about this one? Basically, I don't like this, and I don't recommend that for black, because white have more space, better development, and more space at first of all into the center. So controls over the central squares are very important, and white has better chances to make that in his cause. So we'll see how white can react. Basically d4, knight c3, and standard development, pushing the pawn further. That gives small advantage and first punch for white pieces.
Hi, Balint and chat. I hope you have as much fun as I do have already because of the last game where I also played the Scandinavian. This is one of the rare variations, and I don't think that I have seen that early castles. And now I'm, of course, thinking, shall I put the knight on c6 or put the pawn on c6? And that is my question here. Of course, for development, I would like to bring out the knight. That's what I'm probably going to do here. We will see, as always. Okay.
So thank you, Jan, for sharing your thoughts. And this knight c6 is a small surprise
And I
for me.
forgot, sorry again for interrupting, Balint, but I'm so happy. I don't know if you noticed, so far I didn't take a pawn. So, I mean, not a special pawn. So that's a good sign, probably. We'll see.
Yeah, Jan took poison pawn, like I mentioned, his last game in the previous round of this tournament, and that was really disgusting to watch. If you are a fan of black pieces, and real example that showing us just keep your developer and take that time instead of material. So tempi are important in at the beginning, especially control for the control and fight for the central squares and king safeness. That is what was a problem last game. I'm speaking about Jan last game on this tournament. I hope and I suppose this will not be a problem today because I'll be slightly bored. That happens again, but that is how we can play the Scandinavian. It's really critical how to find a good shelter and good space for the queen and where to make a castle. In this case, I believe after long castle, black should be good, and some control over the d4 e5 square could be enough for some counterplay. Still, I believe white is better because of bishop pair, faster development, king is safer, and he's striking first. But we'll see. Yeah. Hello, I'm back. What do we have here? D4 and D5 threat. So that is a lack of control into the center. And I don't know how that Jan will fix. It's a difficult. Also, at some point,
A great
D4 is
start
coming.
to a hopefully good game. I think about long castling. And yeah, if he brings up his pawn, I can get my queen out of the way. He cannot take the knight. It's exciting. And I hope I don't make a major mistake with this again right in the beginning of the game. But
Yeah, I just thought for a minute, minute of silence for Jan position. It's now I realize it's really tough. This queen is ugly spotted. As we know, black has is a one tempi down, so every move is super important to provide some development and some fast king escape from the center. Also, with this opening, the others, the strongest piece also goes up into the battlefield, and that queen, as we can see in this position, only can be exposed. So that is the reason why I'm speaking about that problems, especially for the beginners, that Scandinavian is really tough to opening. Just one mistake, or one tempi down, and you are lost. Super open fight immediately when you are breaking into the center, stepping up with the queen. This is the reason why I believe at the beginning you should avoid this direct fight with the black pieces. That is the reason why I don't like so much Scandinavian, and probably that is the reason why Scandinavian is not on the top level. Of course, I'm speaking about the strongest players today, and also computers doesn't like so much this Scandinavian because of bigger control for white pieces into the center. Now we can see the other problems. Long castle doesn't work, not because of bishop g4 pinning the queen and the king. Jan have a f5 to protect that diagonal, which is okay. And the second problem in this position is what to do after d5. So castle d5, you need to move your queen, and white have a chance to take that knight, even to sacrifice the queen, completely destroying queen side and castle at all, and making a serious trouble on the light squares around the king. So bishop on f3, as we can see, doesn't have the opponent, and Jan very easy give that bishop for knight, follow with the knight c6, which is not good. as we can see. C6 was more solid move, moving the queen back, e6, knight f6, bishop e7, and standard development for black. I believe this is already very tough position for black, and I cannot see a good move to stop d5. But yeah, Jan probably enjoyed to be defensive side, to to show his level of how he can be tough to break and to play some worst positions. But I believe he'll give up from these openings really soon to to have better chances to show his chess potential. Basically, the openings are tricky and really a really big enemy if you don't know, and if you trap somewhere later you cannot correct that mistakes from the beginning, and we are playing some really ugly position, -2 or plus 2 or plus even 3, then you cannot do nothing, and basically opponent have multiple ways to improve and to make big progress and win the game. So the openings, especially for black side, is really
hello,
important.
Barlind, and hello, chat. So, sorry for interrupting again. I'm thinking, as it should be in chess. So at the moment, I'm considering queen c4. I was thinking queen f6, f5, longside castling, and I cannot decide. That's why it takes me so long. So I will take some more time to think. Of course, if anybody is in chat and likes to chat with Balin, feel free. And he's probably going to answer any questions. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry for thinking so long, but I think this is kind of a game deciding moment already. We'll see.
Yeah, said some basically ugly stuffs for him. If he need to move his queen third time, then something is completely wrong his position, and the results are coming very fast. I believe queen f6 or especially queen c4 will not help him. That is ugly move with multiple ideas for white. Bishop e3, knight a3, later c3, knight d2, bishop e3, b3, c4, multiple ideas. Even d5, I think it's okay. And queen goes even further in that bad story and bad position. So I think this game will not take long time. Oh yeah, castle. I saw that, and I mentioned the worst nightmare for black could be directly d5, and queen sacrifice, light square bishop dominates. fast development on the queen side, and I don't see the way how black king can survive. Only he'll stay on b8. So d5, somewhere with the queen, dc6, rook d1.
And sorry again for interrupting. I can surely say I played a lot of Scandinavians by far, I think, and I've never seen this position before, never. Okay, but it's great.
Yeah, now we have a moment, decisive moment. Yeah, d5 on the board. So that this seems really, really ugly and really tough for black pieces. No good square for the queen, maybe f6, but in that case, as I said, the problem is white can take on c6 and take on b7 with the full power, full control over the light squares. The bishop on f3 is a beast, monster, unstoppable piece on the board. No opponent, no one can take fight with him. Just knight can expose him a little bit, but the diagonal is so super long, and he can go back and still shining on the longest diagonal could make some pressure against the king. So really tough position. It's, I think, forced. dc6, rook d1, take the pawn, king b8, rook d1, rook d8 is a checkmate threat. So black must play something like e6 or e5, provide some development and stop that rook d8 checkmate. So probably e6 or e5, and then white peacefully going with knight c3, bishop e3, and I think the next square where he can hit is a7. So at some moment bishop e3, knight c3, knight b5, and a7 is hanging. King is really exposed without pieces on the queen side. Imagine that situation if he take the knight, and if white takes the knight and pawn, so king is solo and isolated there on b8, no soldiers around him. Also, we can see the queen side is still completely undeveloped, and also on f6 queen stops the easy exit for the knight. This was super lucky for Jan.
Okay.
And
Hello, Balint, you're
yeah,
probably explaining already what's happening, but I'm interrupting you again. So here I'd like to go just for checking, as last time I super blundered away my development. I'd like to do the counting as learned in Jesse Kreis' Chessable course. It's the, well, not the head of, I think they are all equal in the dojo, but he's the GM sensei in the dojo, and he has a Chessable course called How About Time? And you need to count timings. So it's my turn. That is one for me. Then he has developed, castled, I developed, so we're equal on that. And he has one piece out. That is 1-1. I have one piece out. It's 2-1 for me. And the queen also moved, but his was. So basically, I think according to time, we are kind of equal here because of his pawn moves. And yeah, now, of course, it is my turn to find a nice move, as always in chess. And as Balin said, it's problem solving all the time. Every move is problem solving, so I try to solve a problem here. And by the way, the course by Jesse Cry is recommended. I didn't take a look at it for a long time, so I need to practice that counting again. So it probably makes sure that you don't forget your development. Okay.
Really funny, young man. Every time speaking about his development when it's super late, the move is number 9. He basically, spent 4 tempi with his queen, and now it's over about development. He just late, and now that is just question how much time he late in this position. Because control over the center is lost, fight for the center is lost, development so, but still big serious problem about that, what that lady doing there on f6. So queen is completely in bad situation, in bad position. She don't need to be a first soldier on the battlefield, and we are waiting for her entrance into the game. In this situation, as we can see, she just blocked the knight to go out on some normal square, and I don't see how we will start with some pawn storm, which is specific and normal for the different side castles, so hetero castles we have on the board, and usually we are trying to push the pawns and to start with some pawn storm on side where the opponent king is. And black needs to push h5, g5, h4, g4.
Hey, Balint in chat, sorry that I'm so talkative, but I know that I'm excited. I just take a look at my heart rate at 64. Usually I'm, well, a little below 60, and I feel the excitement building up already. And here I really think it's kind of okay. Yeah, like I survived the opening, more or less. I mean, pawns in the center is always nice, but he is not good in development. He moved his bishop now twice, and well, I cannot say that I'm way better here, but if I go pawn e6 now, I think I'm still all right. Oh, so exciting.
The question is, are we looking at the same position, Jan? Because we have a completely different view. He's speaking about the opponent undevelopment, but basically he controlled this center with his pawns. And a really tough situation about black knight. We have a geometrical way. What are we doing with that knight? So g4, f3, d3, and c4 is completely taken for some forward jumps, and that is really bad. So knight is completely dominated, and if white decides to force him back, he can just push f4 pawn. So center is just questionable. No control into the center for black. White can go further with just normal development move like knight c3, giving the protection for d5 pawn, and keep forward with bishop e3. aiming the a7 pawn on the queen side and attacking the black king. Yeah, maybe this e6 can produce some can buy some time for black development. I don't know. Knight e7 is also available. If Jan made some pressure on d5, that is okay. But I mentioned that was a early winning idea and winning move, just to pick the knight instead of this c4. And I believe white is +3, 4, or +5, even in that position when he sacrificed the queen. After c4, that was a short break for Jan, and he built some guard, and he survived this very ugly opening, and I think white missed that chance. Anyway, I believe white is still better, because Jan needs to spend the tempi for king b8. Also, black cannot attack easily. Yeah, bishop b3 seems like direct response. Yeah, knight c3 or bishop e3 probably lead into the same destination. That is about a7 pawn. Follow up with queen a4, probably give some active approach on the against black king. In this type of position, some advices for black side. First of all, I think Jan should realistically Jan needs to take some realistic view about his position, and he needs to realize he's slightly worse. That is a fundamental chess understanding what is happening in this middle game, and he needs to recognize that white is slightly faster, and also more space provides these pawns into the center. So after that decision, the fight is easier. You just need to reduce some material and trade some pieces. So in these moments, probably ed5, some direct approach, cd5, knight e7, I believe can buy some time for Jan. And later maybe some a6. Just try to trade some pieces that gives you more time to finish your development, and you with that approach you can just reduce the opponent pressure, which is obvious on white side, and try to be realistic, and that is how it is. Take serious measures immediately about that. So I believe Jan is thinking, and he'll take on d5 after some period, because that provides
hello, it's me again, and here I don't know
hello.
if I should put the pawn on a6. I would have to do that anyway once he goes queen a4, so probably I just Hmm.
Jan is worried about a7 pawn. I thought that is not possible to be taken, but who knows? Maybe after e d5, white can take on a7, a6, finish every questions. a6 finally. So what do we have here after a6? I don't like this move. Usually try to keep your pawns lower as possible on the starting positions when you have a king there. If you are spending some tempis to go up with them, the fight between the pawns comes earlier, which is not good for you and for the king. The opponent's pawns coming faster and fight is coming, opening the some files, and our king is exposed. Okay, now obviously knight can jump on e4. Probably now it's super late to take on d5 because knight will take with a tempi and queen is hanging, bringing another tempi for another tempo for white. Follow up with queen b3. I think the attack is really ugly and really tough to stop. So I don't know, maybe to try with that story about trades and some bishop b4 ideas, but in that case knight e4, queen is hanging, maybe queen g6 attacking the knight. Yeah, that gives some counter chances for Jan. But as you can see, we are speaking every time when I'm telling the options for black, I'm speaking about one or maximum two different ways, and both of them seems really ugly in my eyes, and I cannot choose what is which poison I'll take. So like standard elections in almost every country, which pick a pill and that's it. So no good choices for black. That is the reason why I don't like this position in Scandinavian at all, because very fast we can be in really tough situation for a black. Of course, we are tempo down at the beginning, and if we lost 2 or 3 more tempis, it's over. So I don't see the good move for black. How to develop his pieces? Bishop cannot go on e7, that seems ugly. If you take on d5, knight will take on d5. If you play knight e7, I don't know, maybe f4. Maybe f4, follow up with knight e4, follow up with d6. So a6 also is how to say necessary move. It's not some product of creativity. You need to play that moves. So that doesn't mean that move is good, and basically that move makes some weaknesses around king, which is not immediately recognizable. We just need to play normal moves, and then after 4, 5, 6 moves we will see that the reasons why that a6 is not good. Maybe b4 is coming in the future, but anyway, next move for black is really tough decision with a big percentage to make some inaccuracy or some blunder mistake.
Ibaland and chat, of course, I'm scared because I took a pawn, but not with the queen this time, but still, yeah, again, exciting game for me, and I see how long I can survive against a 2243. So thank you, RawrOnion, for playing, of course. Yes, and chat, of course, of being here with us. If you'd like to feel follow or subscribe on YouTube, so that would be nice, of course. Yeah.
Oh, Jan decided to take this pawn on d5. Okay, smaller reduction of material, but as I said, knight d5 is a tempi, right? Tempo for white, and knight attack the queen. The question is where to escape with her. Is it g6 okay, or e6, or maybe g6, knight d5, queen g6, with some late development. Knight f6, then bishop somewhere d6 probably. But still, I believe white position is minimum plus 1.5. We'll check later. According to computer, he likes so much the space, and also white is faster. You can see the bishop, develop bishop on e3, develop bishop on e2, and knight into the center. So 3 light pieces, fully developed, ready to attack. White just need to solve a problem where to play with the queen, probably on a4, and b4, b5 is coming, and that there is a reason why a6 was bad move. So knight d5, queen probably on g6, keeping some pressure on that king side. I don't know, maybe h5, h4 idea for black with the queen on g6. Actually, bishop h5 is really ugly move at some point, but anyway, no better choices for the queen. h4 seems nothing, and she's far away from the 6th rank. So after knight d5, I'm guessing that will be queen g6, and then very important move for white, queen a4. So just give the queen some purpose. She'll be a leader, and she'll start some pawn storm on the queen side. So queen a4, b4 is coming, follow up with b5, opening the castles, and black is in serious troubles. What to suggest for black pieces? Maybe queen g6, some h5, and knight g4 to reduce that material. Oh, I'm shocked. Yeah, cd5. Yeah, this changed the game. I believe knight d5 was better move. Tempi move at the beginning has no price, and time is the money. On chessboard, tempi is material and attack and dynamic. Anyway, this is also good. This is also good because this pawn on d5 is really deep needle in this black position. Controls a lot of squares, and it's easy to be protected. Queen b3, rook fd1, and plus for a white side in this situation is open, semi-open c file, maybe to attack the king. So Jan needs to find this path. in these moments, I believe he, after queen b3, yeah, queen b3, he should trade some pieces. Knight to f5. Yeah, knight to f5 is coming. Who knows, maybe he can stop the white aggression. If he trades 1 or 2 light pieces, that is okay position. But yeah, that was on white side. White has a better move. Knight d5 was a easier way to finish this development, to start with strong aggression after knight d5 and queen a4, b4 is coming. We'll see.
Hey, Barlind and chat. Barlind, I don't know if I'm overseeing something, but I think I'm good. Yeah, like, I know that I tend to make these observations that are totally off, but here it's kind of okay. Now I just imagine that Ding and Gukesh are playing in front of millions right now, and the pressure just by, oh no, I'm stupid if I do this move, and the whole world will laugh about me. But yeah, it's part of the game, I guess, and you do your very best. That's what I'm doing, and we'll see. Yeah, and just to finish my online commercial here. So if you're watching on YouTube, please also make sure to leave us a like, a thumbs up, and that always helps. All right.
Hello, hello. We have a rook c1. Yeah. That seems the idea and reason behind cd5 taking, to open c file, and white wants to expose black king. Now the question is how Jan can react about this, and what he can do to stop that pressure on the c file. So maybe knight f5, attacking the dark square bishop, maybe bishop d6 later. I'm not sure, but we'll see what is coming. In any case, black needs to finish his development. He cannot continue this fight without pieces. So knight f5, bishop d6, king b8. That is what needs to be done in next few moves. Now the question is how we will organize that rotation and what to do first, right? So probably knight f5 is completely necessary. I don't see the other move. That is how it is. Maybe knight e4 is really tough, or something like bishop f4 after knight f5, but anyway, that is what we need to do, and probably bishop d6 immediately after to to save c7 weakness. We will see very soon.
Here, I would buy a joker because I don't know if I should put the knight to f5, because for developing the bishop is super ugly on f8, but I have a triple attack on the pawn if I move the queen to d6. So as Barland knows that I'm greedy, we found it out last game, I will think about it. Time management is still kind of okay. I mean, we're only at move 14 and half of the time is used up, but yeah, I think I'm still okay on that. So
one problem in Jan game is obvious. He like his lady so much, and he wants to touch the queen multiple times. You know, he just enjoy to move her over the board, completely forgetting about every other pieces. So it's super necessary to play knight f5 and knight g6. No, again, yeah. Jan still have a business with the queen. So which means really hard situation in next few moves. He obviously forgot about some options with knight e4, so it's just question how to organize that. The queen is really bad blockator, so do not use her as a blocking piece in front of the pawn, because some light piece will attack her very fast, you know. Some movement like knight b5 in one moment. Multiple options. I think just ignore that and go forward with something like queen a4. Follow up with rook d1. That is really tough for black. Also
and
f4
again,
is
it's me.
something.
Then I stop talking, but I'm super scared of his snipers, the bishops on e2, e3, looking at my pawns to be sacrificed with a crucial attack on my king, and I'm scared. That's it.
Yeah, and you should be scared in this position. As you can see, it's really tough. Knight e4 is coming. Black needs to protect c7 weakness. Again, the same story. Just message for Jan. Do not play with your queen several times. Leave her alone. You have other pieces. Do not touch lady. I know you like to play with her, but leave her for a moment and develop your other pieces. This game is probably over. I don't see the way how to stop knight e4, and queen again must be moved, and spending so much time to move her. Black doesn't have a chances for some proper fight, and without some pieces, we are playing some football game with 2 players down, or 3 sometimes, so it's not possible. It's a joke.
Balint, I don't know, but is it just me or is there a checkmate threat coming in? If the knight moves away, then queen to c7. Checkmate if I move my queen out of the way. So this needs to be taken care of. Just don't forget it, Jan.
Don't forget it, Jan. It's not checkmate, but it's really ugly threat. Yeah, if he takes on d5, knight d5, queen d5, queen c7 is a checkmate. If he escaped with rook, maybe it's not checkmate, but white just opened the door of black castle, and king doesn't have a good escape, especially Jan mentioned white bishops. Look at them, e3 and d2 aiming on this g1 a7 and f1 a6 diagonal, so the pawns are targets. In one moment, I believe white can sacrifice the bishop, one of his bishops, to open the king position. So yeah, black needs few tempies, but he doesn't have enough time. Time is the money in this moment on chessboard. Time is material and dynamic, and everything else, development, super important. Do not forget about it. If you see some idea how to protect the black king, please write into the chat. Some ideas, defensive ideas. For white is really easy, and no space for enough ideas how to attack this exposed black king. But the point is how to find some proactive defensive plan against upcoming pressure on the c file and obvious threat knight to e4. Is that f5? Can we play something like king b8? I hope Jan can survive this, or next two moves could be a crucial if he find a way, or if white don't use his dynamic potential and play some standard move like rook fd1 or something, you know, not direct, like maybe can find a way how to stop that. Maybe f5, maybe f5 g6 follow up with bishop g7. That is also one another way for development. Still, I believe it's not enough, but we'll see. Could be complicated for white, and maybe he missed the plan, the winning plan.
Hello Barlind and hello chat. This is me again. Sorry for interrupting. So here I think it looks super ugly. All right, because it's knight to e4. I need to retreat with my queen. Only place is d7, so I can defend the checkmate. And then there was something else that I forgot. Yeah, then probably knight to c5. Don't like that too much. Then also knight to a4 is a problem for me, because then he has a bishop c5 later on. Difficult, problems. Why do I like chess? It's only problems.
Only problems, yeah. In this position, of course, only problems. Reduce options and moves for black pieces gives that problems, makes that problems. No problems if we respect that general tips and rules how to play the opening. Is important, and that is the reason, ignoring that, we have these problems for black all the time. push f5 or play something else. He's right. The position is really tough to find a good move for and good plan for black. At the end, suggestion for Jan, you should change your opening.
Time is running out, and I probably found a bad move, but I think Queen G6 is nice. I hope we can exchange queens. That would solve a lot of problems, but I think he will return with Knight E4. What happens if he plays Knight E4? I have to defend C7. Bringing the rook up. And then I could also take the pawn and have it defended. So I need more thinking time, and by now I think 60-30 is way too short thinking time. I'm sorry, but it's too short.
Yeah, Jan found this idea with Queen G6. We can see his heart rate is going up. So excitement rising, and he's feeling that pressure. Queen G6 is not good move in this moment because of Knight E4. He said that, and he mentioned that move. Discover attack, and C7 where is hanging checkmate threat is there. So Queen G6 are not solving this problem. Also, I don't see the next good move. Maybe something like F5. That is what I can give for white, but in any case, white is just simple better. More pieces active. Rook FD1. Maybe B4. Maybe Queen A4 with some sacrifices. Anyway, white is in advance.
I really can't decide. So queen g6, knight e4. Then I have to defend c7, the checkmate. And if I go with the knight, it's a bad idea because he can bring rook to f1. So I better defend with the rook. But then there's something else brewing up, but time is running out. I just play the queen move, I think. Yeah, and hope he is going in for the exchange. Who is he? But great game, I love it. It's really good. All right. I forgot. Probably Barland is yelling, Jan, don't do it, don't. But chat is probably yelling with Barland, no, Jan, don't do it. But I really don't know anything else, and time is just running out. I could think 10 more minutes, 20 more minutes, and I don't think I find something better. But I'd like to. No, well, we see.
Yeah, Balin is yelling just, no, Jan, don't do that. And time is running, so you must play something. But it's not a problem about this position. It happens earlier. So this is again another game which showing us we cannot underestimate development, and now we are in Jan in this moments is in really difficult position. After 94, I don't know, I don't see what is coming, but it is tough to, maybe 94, 95, then I believe rook fd1 is a really ugly move, and the question is how to parry that threat to take the knight and checkmate on c7. So of course, in any case, I believe black should avoid this trade. So if he don't play knight e4, he should play something like, I believe, queen a4 or something like that. Actually, queen a4 is or queen b3 anyway. Yeah, we have queen b3.
And of course, a move that I didn't took into consideration, so more thinking time.
Yeah, heart rate is showing that Jan is feeling some excitement, and the heavy decisions are coming. He need to find a way how to stop this aggression made by bishops, queen, rook. All pieces, all units are into the battle for white. That is the problem. That is the reason why Jan is thinking so much. So just try to trade some pieces, Jan, if you can, if it's possible. I don't know, knight f5, bishop d6, something like that. Is it possible? Knight g4. It seems no time for that. So I'm still thinking about that. Knight f5. Last hope to develop bishop before storm come. We'll see. Give us some suggestions. Yeah, write into the chat. Subscribe, follow, and have fun with us and in this learning process for Jan. See you soon.
Oh, of course, I forgot the protection for the pawn. And well, I was just hallucinating. I'm sorry. It happens, I guess.
Of course, yeah, and it happens in this type of position with the serious pressure. We are suspicious from all directions what is coming, and multiple problems and multiple ways for white pieces to attack black king, and we need to be really careful, because one just small inaccuracy could lead us in black hole. The game is lost very fast, and 0-1 is coming. After this bishop, knight f5, bishop f4, I believe that is another level of pressure. And if black picks something like knight h4, bishop g3 is a nice protection for g2 checkmate. Whoa. Yeah, this is tricky. Probably connected with some idea to take on a6, bishop a6, opening the b file. But do not forget that queen is there on the 6th rank, so there is a protector. Of course, I'm a little bit worried about time. Jan spent a lot of time, so 9 minutes for the next period. Who knows, could be a problem. We'll see. But I believe this is a moment where he can change the way of this game with the knight h4 threat. Probably this was a small blunder for white. I believe bishop f4 follow up with bishop g3 was quite better, and no problems at all for white pieces. And after a few moves, he can continue with aggression on the queen side. With this suspicious bishop a7, basically what is about this move? Do we have any threat for white? I believe not. So bishop a7 is a pointless move. Black can immediately punch white with knight h4. So only one move to stop checkmate. That is a g3. And after that, knight f3 check, follow up with knight d2 fork, attacking the queen, attacking the rook, taking quality. And who knows, maybe that is enough. Maybe that attack on the king, black king, on the queen side was not so strong as was at the beginning, and white missed the right path to the victory. So that is the moment. Knight h4, knight f3 check, and knight d2. I believe the position is playable for black. But let's wait few moves and we will find out.
I really would like to have a checkmate attack against a 2243 player in the classical. So why not putting the knight on g4? I guess he will defend it by putting the pawn to g3. Then I will give him a check with a knight. He goes out of the way. And then I can give him the next checkmate threat with the queen. And then he needs to take, and this all looks super nice, but I need to calculate it through. So why not? It will be fun. So the game is over more or less because of time already. So I just give it a try and we see how that goes. Probably not well thought through, but we see. He could defend the whole thing with the pawn to h4. But if I take it, no. We see. Exciting. Oh, I see I have a nice fork coming up, maybe. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this is fourth variation for Jan, and I believe this is really cool.
And guys, before the game, I talked to Barland. I said how much I love chess. I think about chess all day long, and was looking forward to the game. And now, well, we're playing now for about 1.5 hours, and to me, it's just amazing fun. I really, really love it. Sorry, Barland. Sorry.
No worries, Jan. As you can see, Jan heart rate now is 75, so we are ready to have something interesting. He already have a hard pressure, and yeah, he's thinking what next. He's excited because obviously that fork is coming, knight d2. Yeah, just calm approach is also good to take a deep breath and then figure out what next. So trade in this position, of course, white should avoid these trades. Maybe. Oh, it's questionable what is coming next. Also, some options for black is maybe to play queen h5 to attack h2, which is not the best. After, for example, king g2, knight d2, queen, where with the queen, maybe on a4, knight takes on f1, bishop takes, and then yeah, still bishop d6 is really dangerous at that in that moment, because white can sacrifice the pawn, the bishop on a6. Now it's so unclear. Black will end up after knight d2 with some material passes, but it's not easy to solve the problems about king. Ooh, this was bad decision in my opinion. Basically, white traded these pieces, which is not good. Keep more pieces alive. What is Jan doing? Can he see the fork? Knight d2. He mentioned that. So why he didn't why he don't play
All right,
that.
now I got some slack on his attack on my king because the bishop is gone and I have the fork, but it's just all not strong enough. Well. Yeah, fork. I don't have time. I just fork and go. Yes.
Yeah, so exactly like that. What to do in this position? No other way, no other path. With
And
the
just in
time
case, sorry I'm
travel.
talking so much, but the bishop has not been moved one time in the game. Like f8 is strict there. Nothing done. Also, the rooks are not connected. It's bad, but yeah, it is what it is. Sorry.
So Jan is speaking just for the notes later to when he take review of this video he will he's trying to memorize his some important notes and words how to play at the opening. Basically big true, and I mentioned that several times. No good fight without pieces. So I believe this position for I think maybe it's even winning position for black. I don't see the way how white can expose the black king. A lot of trades, unnecessary trades. Also bishop a7, bad move. I don't know. White lost the conception and plan into the middle game, and this was for sure completely winning game for White. From the move number 7, d5 fork, if he take the knight, I believe uh, it is over. Now we have a complete different story, and Black is, I believe, easy winning with quality up, no problems at all around the king, not big deal about the time. I'm not sure can black close this bishop with the b6 king b7. If that is possible, the game is completely lost for white. In any case, white have that defensive abilities to save that really ugly position. Also, every time his opponent helps him a little bit, uh, playing some bad moves, but in any case, we need to survive this ugly period to get into something like this. Yeah, queen
And I
f1
have
is
no
lost.
clue why. Is it a coincidence? If I move the pawn now to b6, he suddenly has the queen getting my a6. And why is that happening? To me, that's never happening. It's always happening to my opponents, and I don't think that they thought everything well in advance. It's just my bad luck, I think. But maybe not. So I should stop talking. I'm ahead in material. Great game. Think on. Take time.
Yeah, exactly. That is what you need to do, Jan, in this position. Think a little bit. Take care about the biggest problem in position, that is a c7. Trade some pieces, and that's it. I believe the best move is bishop b4. So just the rude approach. I want to trade everything. I have. Oh yeah, bishop d6. Also
Sorry for
good.
talking again. Sorry for interrupting again. Finally, move 22. Rooks connected. Everything developed. Woohoo!
Yeah, I agree. The right moment for you, the last moment to develop your pieces and to keep normal game alive. Very important fact. King is on G2, ugly spotted. So imagine some rotation knight A4 for white, follow up with a checkmate on B6, which is really crazy, right? Option. So imagine if knight can step up with a knight A4, knight B6 maneuver, there is a checkmate on the board. But the problem about knight A4 is a contra check on E4 square. Yeah, queen C4 is a expected move. Just to keep alive that idea about rotation knight a4, knight b6. In my opinion, the best move for black should be the move rook d e8, stopping the knight e4, stops knight e4, and also providing some escape square on d8. Yeah, Jan just playing his game, ignoring every option and every idea for white, and probably he'll be surprised after knight a4. You know, oh, and then he will stop. What now? He had a lucky, even if he said his opponent had a lucky moment during the game with a queen, for example, on f1, aiming on a6, but that is completely standard story when he's not developed. Opponent have multiple options to attack some squares around the king. So after knight a4, he have a nice solution, and that is king to d7. Strange story, a strange way to go out with your king, or to centralize him, because bishop stops his entrance into the corner. So king d7. After knight a4, he need to play king d7, keeping up that tension about potential h4 or queen g4 ideas to trade some pieces, and he have exit or escape with his king on the e file f8, g8, and finally he's safe. So still, I believe, still completely winning position for black. Just keep fighting, Jan. Stay alive, and material material plus will lead you into the victory. Yeah, as I mentioned, knight a4, and he's surprised, right? What is happening here? And now if he cannot find this move, so every move problems. It's tough when your game is risky, and at the edge of the knife. Every move for black. If you miss something, bam. If you miss something, bam. Every time, really serious punch. And if you pick a wrong move. So now king d7 seems like the only one. Everything else is directly checkmate. I mentioned that is the only move. And that must be played. Whoa. Yeah, rook e8 also. Okay, I'm sorry. This is also possible, but I don't like this. The problem stays, and it's not solve nothing about future threats.
They
Like
almost
bishop.
didn't see his checkmate threat. It's amazing. It's a movie with lots of plot twists.
Yeah, plot twist. Nicely said. Nicely.
And please, please, please give me the chance to exchange queens now with queen to e5. e4, sorry.
Yeah, that is so funny. We are so, of course, chasing some traits. In any case, I believe Jan have a winning position at this moment after rook e8, knight b6, king d8. I don't see the way how to be attacked here. So white doesn't have.
And I just saw heart rate 70 now. It's getting up.
Yeah, it was 80. So time troubles produce that, and that is exciting and very interesting about chess. When we don't have enough time, of course the pressure is bigger, and heart rate, of course, is bigger. Yeah, I don't see the way how white can stop this queen e4, maybe f3, but that is passive and gives another tempo for black, gives some time for Jan to prepare his defense on. Oh, this knight c5. So what is happening now? Now this move directly stops the check on e4, and also give some chances for knight sacrifice. Maybe knight b7, knight a6 could be a problem for
I would
Jan,
need time to calculate. I think b6 would be nice, but of course not. I don't have the time. I will lose on time, but it's all good.
Oh, Jan, just keep fighting. Do not speak about that. You will lose on time. Play, and you will not lose on time. Exactly. Play h4 and just keep fighting. b6 obviously doesn't work because of queen a6. And this knight c5 is not a big deal. What is happening here? Nothing special. Will he sacrifice on a6? Okay, you will take back after queen a6, king d8, and exit is there again on the e file for the king. So no checkmate. Of course, it would be much easier and better if we can trade our queens on e4. But for now, white actually don't threat nothing, and I believe it's completely winning position after hg3 and probably queen h5, taking control over the h file. Yeah, but with the 2 minutes and 10 seconds, that is even harder to see. In this type of position, I believe we just need to follow our instinct and chess intuition, what next, and do not be super scared about that. Yes, we are suspicious, and in every opponent movie we can see the checkmate threat. As we know, in normal conditions, that is not so often, and that not happens every game. So, for example, how to act with this threat? First of all, bishop g3's options to open up the queen story, and queen can take the bishop. Also, the second way is to take with the pawn on g3. Yeah, Jan heart rate goes up, and no, do not play f5, do not play with the pawn. Yeah, you can take on g3 if you find that. Also, h3 could be really correct move with some back rank ideas. But anyway, no threat for now. No, do not touch that. F5 could lead in some decisive troubles. No threat, no direct threat with f5, and then also we don't have the threat with queen e4. So what is this? Like, completely ignores everything and playing this f5. No point. I think Jan should pick something forced. That was queen g4. Oh, sorry, that was bishop g3, directly winning move. And take the bishop on b6. As I said, serious trouble now. What to do about this knight e6? How to act? Maybe he can take on g3. No. This idea f5, f4 was really bad. Completely wasting time for some ghost threat, probably because of time trouble. Also now c7 is broken, bishop c7, and I don't see the way how to act. Yeah, it's too bad. It was nice game. It was a good fight. Jan again survived so ugly path with a lot of obstacles. He entered in some position where he's up with material, and now he literally throw everything. He wastes his advantage. So this last idea, f5, f4, was so slow, and instead of that, bishop g3 was directly winning move, in my opinion, because we don't have a way to finish black king. Now it's over. Now it's discover attack is coming. King is so open, and knight provides control over the very important crucial squares around the king, the game is lost. Okay, anyway, just for the end, I believe you enjoyed in this game. I think that was really interesting. White miss a few pets to continue with total aggression with full power, and that gives some chances for Jan, and he found some defensive, very good defensive moves. Now this is just desperation move and the game is lost. I don't see immediately is that directly checkmate or something like this. In any case, this is a minimum at the end, piece down, and the game is over. Obviously, Jan enjoyed a lot. We can see his heart rate and the excitement was really good for him, but at the end we can see that fact just one mistake can lead us in lost position, and he end up in some ugly loss.
Hello, chat, and hello, Barland. I'm having this mixed feeling again, this happy sad. I'm happy that I had such a good game, and I'm sad that I'm losing it, of course, but that was to be expected in the end. No time to think. I feel like ding today, so yeah, probably not the best of comparisons, but RawrOnion, thank you so much for this game. It was lovely, really good, and for jumping in last minute. So it's not the Dojo tourney game, but my opponent said he had to work, and it was a last minute jump in by RawrOnion. So really, really appreciate it. And again, if you liked it, follow, like, subscribe, leave a thumbs up. We do our very best here to have more exciting games, of course. And I'll also promised myself to really follow the World Championship this time. So right after this, I'm going to do the Chessable course by I am Andreas Todt. He will give me 3 tactical positions, or just in general positions I need to solve from the game before we jump into the 20-minute video recap of the game. So I try to do that for every game. This time it will be my first time for the World Championship. Really excited about it, of course. Yeah, and if you'd like to go into a 960 course with Wesley So and EM Barland Nadj Hedjesi, then tune in next Tuesday. We'll probably do the second part of that course with Wesley So. So, and that's the advertisement from my part. RawrOnion is probably baking a victory cake because he's thinking so long, but yeah, the game is not over until it's over.
Yeah, Jan, he's making a winning cake after this position. So anyway, he's thinking what next, how to pick the best way to finish this game. If we have some checkmate idea, just think about that. Something forced to finish pick the easiest path, and yeah, that's it. So probably queen c7 and taking the rook. The game is completely lost because of c8 checkmate is coming. It was nice game, Jan. You fought well. I buried you so early in this position, and it was, I believe, some realistic picture after the opening. You fought well after that. You survived and you took a material.
And just in case you are in chat, show Barland some love. send him a heart or something. So it's a tough job to do commentary, especially having to endure my not qualified comments sometimes. So Balint, head off.
Thank you, Jan, for support. Do not worry about me. I enjoyed during this game. At the end, it's I believe at one moment I'll have some good, very very good comments for your game, and also I will not be I will not need to hate this Scandinavian. Maybe you will learn that perfectly, or maybe you will realize that is not opening for me and do something else. We'll see in next period. Anyway, this was nice open fight with multiple options. We saw the small missteps and small inaccuracies for white side could lead him into the really tough situation like was before 5 moves with quality down, with just simple position where he have a knight for the rook and probably black king is safe, and at the end we saw the last bad plan for Jan. That was f5, f4, probably pointless plan, no serious threat, and that was the reason why Jan end up in this lost position. Yeah, his opponent probably making a what is going on. Basically, it was easy, queen c7 and take back. What? It was chance to take with the king on d6. Anyway, I think even in that case the position is lost, but now it's for sure lost because of big material losses, and yeah, rook e1 end up this story.
I think it's time to give up. It's only fair. Yes. So RawrOnion, that was really, really nice. And again, I think I said what I needed to say. So yeah, I just Balint said never give up. So I need to check something here. Well, there's nothing I can do. So can I move that out of the way? Boom, boom, queen lost, and he is up with the queen and can just collect everything. And yeah, so that's all good. Okay. Thank you. It was wonderful. My head is warm from thinking, and heartbeat is well now down again. So, but it was super, super nice. Alrighty.
Yeah, good game, Jan.
Balint, hello, Balint. Hello, Balint.
Jan.
Can you hear me? Yes,
Yeah,
you can. Right.
I hear you.
Balint, I lost.
It was nice game. You were winning in one moment. Yeah, you fought again really well. You defend yourself through this really tough situations and through this mud. And at the moment when you finally catch the winning position, your plan f5, f4 was completely pointless. You don't need to be scared about your position, and also bishop g3 in the moment when he played bishop b6, bishop g3 lead you into the completely winning position, I believe, because your queen is activated from g6 square, and that was opportunity to clean up material to make even more trades, which gives you a clear and easy path into the winning endgame.
Balint, I have to admit, I was kind of not listening because I was writing to RawrOnion. He was asking if he wanted a post-mortem. And he said, I asked him if he can tune into the stream. He said sure, and he will probably be in. Hold on, I need to send him a link. Where do I find the link now? Hold on. So I try this one and
You can.
copy link.
Huh?
Yeah, hold on. Could we also invite him to the audio?
Why not? Why not? We can.
Okay.
We can share also his thoughts.
Let's see how I do this here. We are here in the chat with Barlind. Can I just have a link for that? Copy link. Maybe it works. So we see if he joins us here too. So I'm just going to send it to him. How do I do this?
No, he cannot. He cannot enter here because we need to invite him in our.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so he basically has to write. Okay, we'll see if he joins. Okay, Barland, all I understood is I had a winning position and I didn't see it. So that was all I got. And sure, but I don't know how.
That was the end. That was at the end. Again, what I can tell you about the opening, just disaster. Again, you are completely lost after 7-8 moves, and you'll hear about my thoughts later.
Yeah, hold on. Click on the link and in the text chat. Discord call. Discord call is nice. Discord call is nice. Barlind, Barlind, I will just disconnect on Discord and then we'll do a call for all three of us. Okay?
Of course. Okay.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, so how to do this? Turn on here. Disconnect. Then I need to go here. Left, right click, call. Okay, hello. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Nice. Okay. I don't think we are on stream yet, and I need to invite Barlind to the chat if that's fine with you. So,
Sure.
how do I do this? I just
I'll-
add friends to DM, right? Nope.
Hello?
Yes. Okay, I can add you as a friend first, and then, wait, are you human? Yes, I'm human. Okay, yes, Sulassen, that's all right.
If there's any feedback from my end, I've got
Okay.
stream and the Discord call going on at the same time.
Okay. So, yeah. How do I invite Barlind to this call here now? Direct messages.
Do you have his Discord?
Say it again, sorry?
Do you have his Discord? Because presumably...
Yes, I do. It is, hold on. I think I can say that on screen. Streamer mode is enabled, disable. I'm not showing Discord, so that's fine. It's NHB85. NHB85. Okay, so I need friends. You need to be friends. So can you accept my friend request? Then I can add someone to the call. Yes, now it worked. Okay, super nice. So NHB, there he is. Okay, and create a DM. That should work. Yes, now he's there too. All right.
Hey.
Hi, Barlind.
Ciao, can you hear me?
Yes, very well. Okay. And by the way, RawrOnion, shall we say RawrOnion?
RawrOnion, Fiddler, whatever, whatever suits you. It's
Okay, Fiddler is nice then. Alrighty. So, if I'd like, am allowed to start, I'm so thankful that you, called or got the call to action and answered it. So it was really nice for jumping in and giving me such a nice game. It was really good.
Oh no, it's good. It's good. I haven't often got to play my Scandinavian prep, so it's good to get taken out of the prep nice and early and have to face it. I think the last time I played Scandinavian, I played against someone who's really well prepped and got absolutely thrashed. So
yeah, I was not
yeah.
prepped. Okay. So just in case you know, we are on stream and Barlind is always, well, not always making fun of me for playing Scandinavian, but I guess, Barlind, how about you starting the analysis? I go into the analysis board and then go into the, what's it called again in Discord? It is called
I already
study.
prepared the study, so please enter into your game if you want to analyze a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
And
Can you send the link on Discord so I don't have to go into my private messages?
I'm sorry, I sent that on light chess. Just a sec. Okay. So
I sent the link to you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, got it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. So I just prepared this game in your in the old study about Scandinavian. As you can see, we already have.
Hold on, am I in? Hold on, where is it? I need to. It opened here. I need to pull it to. It opened in. I understand. Okay, sorry guys. I'm ready in a second. It opened up in Chrome, and I'm not sharing Chrome. I'm sharing this one here. Okay. Okay, now we're good. And is it being shown on stream?
Yeah,
Not
okay,
yet.
so
okay, hold on. And I need to put it on OBS and Opera here and CHESSDOJO training program. It's not showing up yet. Question, of course, is why. And I will do it like this. I'm sorry for the delay, guys, but we will make it. Okay, here and Opera, and here we have it, I think. Yes, I see you moving, Barlind. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, the E4, D5. Yeah, go on. This one, this is standard normal position with knight F3, and now when you play the bishop G4, knight C6, that is of course some idea to make a fast long castle.
That's what I wanted to do, yes.
I don't know, is this theory or
that is That is probably not theory. I believe the knight to c6 comes first. I'm not sure. I really need to refresh that course.
As we can see,
Queen e6 looks a bit weird because it's in the way of, like, generally you want to move the e-pawn to develop, and it's just in the way of your pieces.
Yes.
yeah, exactly. So so much tempis, you like your queen, you need to touch her several times. I mentioned that, but that is really bad at the beginning. Try to keep the other pieces development, and that was the main problem. Now, when you took this knight, basically you are giving up from your bishop, which is badly in my opinion. And now the last moment to play c6. You can see the c6 is the last move, and you are even in this position plus 1.5 because of very fast approach for white, knight c3, and where to go with the lady. That is the reason you are already lost in the move number 5. And then you played knight c6, which is another inaccuracy, and I believe this move d4 is direct practical punishment for this one. You can see castle. I mentioned that during the stream. I believe you are completely lost. Now
Already?
d5
Oh no.
already, yeah, already. And even computer don't like this d5 move or prefer this rook e1 or c3 something else. I think this move is the best move and very practical move. And after now, you need to continue with this one. I don't know. Can you share with us your thoughts? Why not this dc6? I believe this
Just
extra
a mental blind spot. Just going back 2 moves about d5. I spent a little bit of time thinking about this because it frees up the knight if I push d5, and it can put pressure on the bishop. So I was looking at various things, bishop e3, and it also helps the queen move, which is the queen is already misplaced, so I don't really want to help the queen move. But if I don't make the queen move, then I have to reinforce the d-pawn.
Or to sacrifice him, right? In this moment, I mentioned that I believe this is over. First of all, for the lady, you took one pawn, you took a bishop, and you will take the rook. So this one in between move, and I believe this is really tough position for black. So basically, Jan, you play with your queen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 times usually in every times in Scandinavian, and you completely ignore every other pieces. So no pieces around the king. That is big problem. So just imagine the knight jump somewhere here, and that is really ugly. Also, you have a problem with the back rank, right? Every time unsecure king. So you must play something. I mentioned that e4, e5, e6, and white can just keep forward with knight c3, bishop e3, just normal moves, and you cannot stop this pressure on a7 with the checkmate threat. If white wants to move the bishop some, I don't know if you react on him, just g3, go back, and this sniper protects this pawn all the time. c6, another problem, another diagonal exposed. So I believe this is really tough for, as you can see, computer gives bishop e7. Really tough to be played for human in practical way. Really heavy choices, literally every move.
And guys, just by the way, sorry for jumping back, but the move when he castled, I think knight to d4 would have ended the game pretty fast. Instead of castling, knight to d4, and my bishop is gone.
So instead of castle, let's see. It's not because you will take here.
Ah, alrighty, okay. Yeah, so okay.
The point is Desperado story, and the knight usually doesn't have exit from here. So king d7 also is available. Yes, you are with quality plus and one pawn up, but you will take you take this one, developing your other pieces, and at the end, in one moment, the knight is hanging, no exit for him. So questionable, right?
Okay,
And
okay.
probably that was decision why you took on f3, and that was a mistake. Castle here. Okay, let's see this c4. Still, I mentioned that everything is correct for white. Now knight c3. I prefer knight c3. Do not allow that. You don't need to take with the pawn. And also, I believe you had that knight d5.
Okay, it was on my list of options, but I just thought I would keep the center locked down. So
cd5 is also correct with idea to open c file. Anyway, this a6 was necessary, but actually ugly move. At the beginning, we don't see why that is a problem, but moving the pawn doesn't solve the problem about basic stuffs. All pieces are dislocated on the other side, on the queen side, and who's gonna protect some pawn storm or some queen a4 story? Yeah, knight c3 was normal take, and yeah, you can see the computer prefers this variation. You play cd5 with the big space advantage into the center. Knight e7, rook c1, everything correct, and queen d6, another ugly move, Jan. Why you like so much that queen? I don't understand that.
I just thought it is the best move. I would have moved another piece if I thought it would have been better, but that was my best move.
Like a magnet, on queen, I don't know, crown. So you must touch her and, moving her somewhere on the board.
No, not at all, not at all. I really think I only move pieces or pawns when I think it's the best move. And if it's 5 times the queen, then it's 5 times the queen. I'm sorry. Okay.
See, you can figure out something doesn't work in this concept, right? If you need to play 5, 6, 7 moves with the queen, something is wrong.
Yes,
I'm not telling that knight f5 will save you, but it's better, maybe gives you some activities and some options to trade some pieces, reducing the very, very, very nice pressure by white. And with this queen
Balint,
d6,
I remember it was when I said on stream that, I'm greedy, and it was the try to get the pawn, of course. That's why I put the queen there. Yeah, I remember.
Now you need to mention that you don't, please do not stop to play with the queen several times.
Yeah.
Is the next story. As you can see, queen a4, really, really tough move. The problem with this one, with the sacrifice, with knight b5, maybe if we can see, for example, this one, yeah, I know that is disaster, and just take with the bishop.
Yeah.
Even this is almost
checkmate already, right?
So big problem when you open c6, then of course the rook is coming and white have a amazing attack. So that is the reason why queen d6 is something what I don't like. And yeah, I again queen g6, forcing that chasing that trade. No way. I at the beginning I thought knight e4 is good move, but of course just.
Balint, can you go back and move? I want to see how long did I think for that one with the queen move.
g6, yeah.
One more back.
A lot.
20 minutes. All right.
So according to computer, as you can see, this is the best move. I mentioned during the stream, the problem about your position, Jan, is every time I'm speaking about only two pet. Will you play f5? Will you play queen g6? Basically, that is like you play a6. Will that solve a problem about undeveloped pieces on the queen side? No, will not. That is just a one move protection, you know, the opponent next move protection, for example, like f5 or queen g6. But that is not a solution, and that doesn't solve the problems, you know, about king weakness and about these undeveloped pieces. So the problem is earlier. Now it's super late, as you can see in the move number 15. You are completely lost, +4. But if you go back even 5-6 moves, that is the beginning of your problems with queen e6. With that, okay, I will take my I will trade my bishop for the knight, and later we can see why that doesn't work usually. And now you had yeah, RawrOnion missed this. You missed this rotation, knight f5, knight h4. I mentioned that during the stream, and I said that okay, check and check is a problem. This is a fork. Just pick a piece, and that is how it is. Also with a low amount of time for black, I didn't notice any other solution for you, Jan. So this knight f5 was correct, and
I was just playing moves at that point. I mean, I just wanted a square for the bishop. I didn't feel like giving it up. I didn't think about much else. I was just, I wasn't finding a way to arrange my pieces for the attacks, and I couldn't play f4. Just lodged this knight, which is a good knight.
f4 is a really good move, and basically, if Jan ugly story. The knight is hanging, this knight is hanging, and also c7. You are aiming on c7 weakness,
bishop
right?
f4 was a better way to do it.
Maybe it was slightly better. I was shocked, and now the computer gives okay evaluation about that, because you don't have a better way to develop your pieces. Maybe this is a problem about here, and options to protect your right. If we compare this position with the position before 2 or 3 moves, this is playable. But yeah, you play bishop a7. Your idea was something like this, right?
Well, I was thinking
but do not
4b6 was the
yeah, that came later. And also I believe you in this case, when you obviously some material, just keep him alive, and he dominates this knight from the beginning. You know, he doesn't have some jumping square. So okay, here, who cares, queen somewhere, and still squares here. So keep him alive, right? He's better than this knight, and you trade this bishop, and I think that is a big.
I loved it.
Did you see
I didn't want to. I was just a concrete miscalculation. Really.
Yeah, just trading some materials. You are you know, entering in some position, easier position for black to protect, and that force route approach. I want to trade everything with bishop b4 was much better. Okay, you play bishop d6, queen c4 white. When we have a dark square bishop, queen goes on the light squares, queen spider, provides control over multiple squares, gives some threats, and also prevents this queen e4. Yeah, the h5 normal move because no threat for. I choose for this move because I believe that is the one. And finally,
Yeah, I
find
thought
some
about that
shelter
only
for
later.
him here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, even mention b5 because you will open your king so much, and I know you will try to find some way how to defend yourself. Of course, something like queen g4 doesn't work, checkmate.
I just saw b5 and I thought about it during the game, but I was so low on time that I didn't calculate all through.
That is not solution about your problems. Yeah, h4 for now. White doesn't threaten. So this for your queen, but probably it's not because of is that and knight d7. But f5 is a critical mistake here.
Yeah, there's nothing much really.
That is obviously not obviously. It's we can recognize that because this is maximum. 4 pieces fully activated around the king, right? Can white break this c7? Actually, no. So if you make this one, for example, rook d7, king to d8, it's over. Or if you run away with your king, or if you move the king to have exit square. So few options to take final care about the king and solve that problem once forever, But you played, okay, h4, I can understand that maybe some opening h5, but this f5 and f4, I cannot get it. I don't understand. Yeah, maybe
I'd
lack
like
of
to let
time.
you. I'd like to let you know
anyway,
why.
That was.
Okay, the reason simply is time. I thought that I needed so much time to think on the queen
I'm
side.
sorry, I cannot hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello, Barlind. 1, 2, 3, check. Hello. Hello, Barlind. Okay, so the reason was that I was just pushing moves because of time, and I thought of b5, but didn't have the time to fully think it through, and then I just skipped and thought I was lost anyway. So that was time trouble, I think.
Your talks was really depressive in that case. I'm losing and I will lose in any case on time. You just give up maybe a little bit early because of time trouble. In any case, just keep fighting. You cannot change that. That is a fact. You don't have a time. So, what next? But yeah, this f5 you can see immediately from -5 and 0.5. Knight e6 is a logical move to find. It's not human move, right? And after this one, the game is over. It was nice, guys. I enjoy a lot of tactical options, a lot of reverse stories. At the beginning, white was, in my opinion, winning. Later, black found some nice idea with this fork, and at the end was the decisive. Yeah, good game. And anyway, good game. Congrats. It was nice.
So to summarize, it feels like attack and defense was a fairly significant issue, as well as for black, I feel like development choices needed a little bit more finesse, really.
That's well
Yeah,
put.
good.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Jan?
Yeah, that's very well put. It needed a little bit more finesse, so that might be a nice title for a recap video. Okay.
Yeah, this. What to say about this one? Knight c6 must be played. Try to
Yeah, and
to
that
avoid
is the
a
correct move
lot
order. Yes, yes.
with the queen. You know, that's the point. So just fast development, fastest as possible, and no exhibitions, no adventures with the queen. In one moment you mentioned, I would like to play queen c4. I was, whoa, no way, you know. Now you said that. What is coming after? You know, so
Yeah.
c3, bishop e3, follow up with knight d2, or
Yeah. Balint, what I and
so much tempest, and
yeah.
you are wasting so much time, Jan, in this Scandinavian opening to move your queen. That is the
Yes,
main
but
problem why you
Balint,
are entering.
yes, but the thing is that I just don't remember the moves from the course. Yeah, like my opening preparation is basically really, really bad. I kind of, was really extensive in opening preparation before the tournament on the over the board tournament in May, and then I completely stopped. Yeah, and now I only have fragments and do bad moves as here, and then my opponent just forces me to move the queen. It's not intended. I don't like the queen too much. It is just that I don't know the real move orders, and yeah, that's a problem that I have.
Not prepared at all for this game, and yeah, you was slightly surprised about, of course, the white choices. Anyway, just try to follow that move, how to say, development order. Ignore her, put her somewhere on the side, and bring the other pawns at the end. For example, look at this. This is we know this type of position as solid, so you will not lose immediately. Okay, he will attack you, queen this.
Yes, looks nice.
This beast, this light square bishop, and buying some time for your casual development, right? And like knight d5 or something like this to control this one. Yeah, you are passive, you are on the 6th, 7th rank, and you are not present into the center, but that is how it is in almost every variation of Scandinavian or some Alekin. That is the problem for black, no presence into the center. But we cannot tell that this is completely lost position or white is winning. No, white is better, more space, more control into the center, but you are still tough, right? You can save the something like this, you know, triangle. That is what you are aiming for, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, what I say about Scandinavian is that black gives up some time and some space to transform an e4 opening into a d4 opening. I'm not sure what you think about that, but that's kind of my summary.
Seems like that, yeah. Because if we made this structure with the queen d7, knight f6, e6, we are basically into the d4 c4 opening, right? With e4 push at one moment. Anyway, white is obviously better. Bishop pair and more control into the center. Maybe that could be the queen e6 is for sure mistake, but this move is, I believe it's okay. And we can see the computer gives some equal position, which is okay for black. The problem is super controlled through the d file, and now black will play just one move with the queen, not so much anymore. So queen d7, and that's it. No more tempi lost. Tempi lost with a queen. So just queen d7, and I think it's okay. It's playable. You must be careful. Take care about your next steps and next moves in your future games about queen. You are losing the games, Jan, because of so much time wasted about
Yes, to
rotation.
me that's I fully understand, and to me it's because of missing opening preparation. Yeah, like it's just guess moves. Like this looks correct, just do it, and then I'm out of book, and that's pretty fast. And I perfectly understand, and I hope you will not lose your what's it called understanding for my struggles, Barlind. Yeah. So for me, it's all learning, and I know what I need to do here is opening preparation right for the start, because I think I'm kind of okay once I'm. Well, how can I say this? I wouldn't have survived this so long if my rest of the game would be so very bad. Yeah. So if I can make it to not only survive the openings, but basically really be okay, then I think I will have good games. So,
Yeah, your defensive skills was good, right? What do you think, RawrOnion? What do you think about the black play after? Did you believe you are winning completely at one moment?
Oh yes, I knew I was totally winning. I just didn't know how to win it. Quite frankly, yeah.
Can we check just a short? Can we check this one? I thought this is weird to go with b5. Of course, you cannot do so much about the knight. Knight e7.
Yeah, 97 was kind of what I was anticipating, I think. Just because it immediately starts to remove the knight, and I just yeah, I don't know.
Care about this move and standard. You had the idea to open c file, and that was also correct, right?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't see the way forward after playing knight d5, and I felt like I had to be a bit more concrete in, if I took with the knight than if I took with the pawn.
Do you have some questions? Any questions more? Maybe later.
yeah, I'm good. So,
Yeah.
RawrOnion. So again, thank you for the chance to play you actually, because usually I never play against 2,200 players. And I really tried my very best, didn't work out, and I'll do again my very best to become better and hopefully see you in another tournament. That would be great.
Yeah, no, thanks for the game. It was a good game. You know, we're nearly winning at one point, so you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And Barlind, of course, thank you for enduring my openings. And yeah, and for
Like always. You're welcome, Jan. Like always. I'm here to hate your Scandinavian.
yeah.
Do not
Alrighty.
worry. I'll be here also for your next Scandinavian opening.
Okay, yeah, I hope so. And I promise I'm going to prep up my opening here. Okay. So, guys, then thank you so much. I'm going to take a short break, and then I really will do the recap of game 2 with the Chessable course by I am Andreas Todt. And this will be my final exercise for tonight, because they will give me, or he will give me, like 3 positions from the game 2, and I have to solve it. And you know, I'm like, Balint always says I'm still a chess baby, which is totally fine and correct. And I'm really curious if I get like 1 move correct out of that game. And once those 3 positions are done, he does a video recap, and yeah, it's always nice. And it's my first really following a world championship. Usually I just saw the standings without following the games, and especially not thinking. Like a lot of people just watch the streams, and GMs think for them if they don't have the engine turned on. So that will be nice exercise, I think. So that stream will start in like 15 minutes. And yeah, with that, RawrOnion, thank you for being a great Chess Dojo friend now, and looking forward to meeting you again, of course.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Righty, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Valin.